I'm Lopez, and in this video I'm going to talk about the 7 ways you can earn extra money online and offline. So let's get into it. The first thing you can do to earn extra money is you can be an Uber driver or a Lyft driver. And I don't know which company is better than the other, Uber or Lyft, but I think Lyft gives a little bit more incentive than Uber does. But I'm kind of thinking there's pros and cons when it comes to working with either company. So let's do some research. And I have some friends, they drive for Uber and they make up to $500 extra a week. So Uber could be something that you could easily make cash, especially if you love to drive and you know your way around the town where you live. So that's the first thing, Uber. Second thing is you can become a consultant. And you can become a consultant in a lot of different areas of activities. Could be marketing consultant, social media consultant, fashion consultant, talent consultant, cooking consultant. I mean, there's a long list of ways of areas where to you it might come easy, but to other people it's very difficult. See, I believe everybody has something about them that comes very easily, and to us it's not a big deal because we do it all the time. But to other people it might be difficult. So maybe you have some information that people are willing to pay for in exchange for money. So all you have to do is just know what you're talking about, basically. Doesn't require you to be highly educated or anything like that. As long as you know what you're talking about, and as long as the people get results, that's all that counts. So you can be a consultant. Third thing is you can be a virtual assistant. Some people call it a VA. And basically a virtual assistant is someone that assists, could be a owner of a small business, or could be somebody that works out of their home. And they usually do stuff like make appointments, make travel arrangements, answer comments that might be online, or sometimes they might even answer phone calls or follow up with people. So that would be some activities that a VA or virtual assistant would do. So, virtual assistants get paid pretty decent money for part-time. So that might be something that might interest you. And the fourth thing is you can be a pet sitter or a dog walker. Now, there's a lot of people that have pets living here, especially in the United States of America. So if you're good with animals, especially if you're good with dogs, that might be something that you want to get into. And some of these people pay pretty good money, I mean, some people either don't have the time to walk their dogs or just don't want to make time to walk their dogs. So some people would rather pay somebody $50 an hour or just $100 just for the whole entire time, just to take the dog out, walk him, let him do what he do, and then you take the dog back home. Or some people might want somebody to watch their dogs, to make sure their dog is being taken care of once the homeowner leaves home for a couple of days, or whatever the case is. So you can make pretty good money. You would be surprised. I know I was. So maybe a pet sitter or a dog walker would be something that, it might be an area of expertise that you can make pretty good money at. And the next thing you have, you can become a participant in research studies. Now there's a lot of companies out here are looking for people to do research studies on, and it varies. It could be for body, it could be for certain body parts, it could be for just conducting surveys online, offline. It could be conducting surveys on certain companies. It could be, it's a long list of areas that companies do a lot of research on. And these independent companies get paid by the Fortune 500 companies to do these independent research studies. So it might be something that you probably be interested in or looking to make or earn extra money doing. And the next thing we have is you become a tutor. Now, if you go to tutor.com, it's a long list of areas, expertise, and courses that people are looking to learn. So when it comes to the qualifications, you don't have to be highly educated. You just have to know what you're talking about. You make sure that you're actually know how to teach. That's the most important thing. And make sure you're patient, you're diligent, consistent, and just show up and do your job, and you get paid. That's basically how tutoring is. Tutoring is something that I feel like you have to like teaching or showing somebody. You can't. I don't think you can hate tutoring and continuously keep doing it. So there's a lot of areas. There's math, science, history, English, Spanish, Chinese. So whatever you feel like you have an edge, or especially if you're bilingual and someone wants to learn a different language. I mean, there's a lot of places you can go. Tutor.com, or you can post an ad on some place like Craigslist.com in your local area. And you can charge basically write your own check on Craigslist. People will pay up to $50 to $100 an hour to learn another language in most cases. That's what I've been hearing. So you can tutor people. And the next thing is you can rent your room out. You can do like AirBnB. You can just rent your whole home out, your home apartment, your whole condo out. You can do that too. But most people I know, they'll rent a room out, or they might have a duplex. They'll rent one side out, or some people might have a house that they transition and turn into a duplex, or they'll create a whole side of the house that's strictly for renting out. So some people go about it differently. Most people will create a whole side of another piece of the house and rent it out. And then you have some people rent the whole house out. They'll rent a mansion out for like a day or two, or a week, or months, however long the people would like to have it. So some people are doing the Airbnb like that. And the prices vary. You have to check the website in your local area. Go to airbnb.com. And sometimes some people post ads on places like Craigslist as well. And the last thing, this is a bonus. The last thing you can do is you can cook. Now, if you're good at doing something like cupcakes, cooking cupcakes, for example. I have a friend that I went to college with. She actually started she started cooking cupcakes, and her clientele got to be so big, she just decided to go all in and started a full-fledged business. And today she's making 6 figures. So sometimes, just like I said, I believe everybody have some area in their lives that they're just, they're just gifted at it. It comes very easy to them, very natural. There's no struggle. So she just happens to be one of these people. She cooks and designs some of the best cupcakes I've ever seen in my life. And that's just not me being biased. That's just how I generally feel. So what she's done, she lives in Charlotte, and her clientele has gotten to be so big, she just decided to go all in, full-fledged business. And I think she's about to hire 2 people that actually help her You know, because it got to be so big, the clientele and the business got to be so big until she had to hire people and get people to actually make deliveries for her. So that's just you know, a good example of, you know, you never know what you can do until you try, you know. So those are my 7 ways to earn extra money plus the bonus. And if you want to learn how to do more of these things that I just named today, if you want to learn how to do make more money and promote yourself, go to directmarketingfast.com. That's directmarketingfast.com. And you can learn how to promote yourself, earn extra money in the quickest and most effective amount of time as possible known to man. So if you like what you heard, subscribe to my channel, share this video with people in your social media networks. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.